I rise like the sun sometimes, but then I fall. Like a black moon, I rise when the night falls. When the night falls, the mic calls, so listen, it's the ultraviolet rays that keep me rising on the mission. I rise like the sun sometimes, but then I fall. Like a black moon, I rise when the night calls. When the night falls, the mic calls, so listen, it's the ultraviolet rays that keep me rising on the mission.
What up, hype beast? You already know who it is. It's your boy back with another NBA update video. So, man, I would say this one goes out to my Charlotte Hornets hype beast, but no. This one goes out to my Kemba Walker hype beast. This one goes out to my Boston Celtics hype beast. Man, weirdest news. Well, not the weirdest news of the day, but pretty significant news, man. Kemba Walker plans to sign a 4-year, $141 million contract with the Celtics. Even though Kemba Walker qualified for the Supermax contract, which I believe would have been $221 million for 5 years with the Charlotte Hornets to keep him in Charlotte, which is the point of the Supermax. They didn't offer it to him. Instead, they offered him, I think it was a 5-year, $160 million contract or something like that. Maybe it was 4 years, $160 million. They lowballed him out of this world. It's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I don't know what they're looking for. Then you get another update, and it says Charlotte has been, looking around the market trying to get point guards like Elfrid Payton, TJ McConnell, Ish Smith, and Emmanuel Moody. It doesn't even make any sense. So you have an all-star. You have like basically the only bright spot in Charlotte right now as far as basketball goes. You have that, you let him go. You could offer him a contract to make him a Charlotte Hornet for life, basically. You let him go because you're not interested. And I knew this about Kemba Walker because they tried to trade him, last season. I don't understand why he was even interested. Well, I understand. $61 million is why he was, even more than $61 million. But is why he was interested in staying in with the Hornets. He wanted to get that big Supermax that he honestly should have been offered. But anyway, they don't offer it to him. They lowball him. So now he's losing a lot of money, but he's still going to Boston. It's still a good opportunity. Now, me personally, I was, hoping to see Boston, go after a lesser name at the point guard position. I thought somebody like D'Angelo Russell, not that he's necessarily a lesser player or whatever than Kemba Walker, but I thought somebody like that was nice because he's a young player. He goes with the movement they have going on with Jason Tatum. I didn't think Kyrie would work because I would think somebody like Jason Tatum would have a tough time growing under Kyrie, especially if they had a kind of adverse relationship. I think Jason Tatum would have had a better chance, right? But Jason Tatum and Kyrie were cool, so probably didn't want to step on each other's foot. Jason Tatum didn't want to step on his feet, so he just kind of stood in the back. We saw his game, didn't take a step forward this year. With Kemba Walker, I hope we could see a end to that because, for Boston to be successful, they're going to need Jason Tatum to step up and be a star, basically. But we'll see. We'll see him, Jaylen Brown. We will see what happens with the Boston Celtics. But they got a really good point guard. They're not going to lose much. Now that Kyrie Irving is walking out the door, they're really not losing a whole lot with Kemba. Kemba's, a very similar player. I think Kyrie's better, but I think Kemba Walker doesn't have to have the ball as much as Kyrie, so he may fit with what Boston wants to do. I also think Kemba Walker will be more open to running Brad Stevens' system. I also think Kemba Walker has a good relationship with Gordon Hayward, so I just think it makes sense in multiple ways. You know what I mean? I think this is going to work for Boston. So that's very good for Boston. Congratulations to Boston. Congratulations to Kemba Walker. Charlotte, I mean, seriously, if you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, let me know how you feel about this down below, because I really don't see a pathway for Charlotte to even be relevant anytime in the near future, anytime next 10 years, because they don't really have like young players that anybody's really excited about. All they had was Kemba Walker, really. This guy was all they had, and they let him walk. They don't even have, anybody else that they have to offer a max contract to. No free agents are targeting them. You know what I mean? They don't have like somebody like, say if they had a young player who was finishing his rookie contract and they need to try to get him on a max extension or something. They don't really have nothing going on. So you lose like your franchise point guard for nothing, for no reason. It's ridiculous. I guess this is a tank. This is going to end up being a tanking situation. I don't get it. I know I'm rambling on about Kemba Walker or whatever, but this kind of irritated me because as much as small market teams talk about how it's not fair and this and that and this and that, here you have a small market team with a, very, very incredibly good point guard who qualifies to be taken care of, and they just completely did not take care of him. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Kemba Walker agreed to 4 years, $140 million with the Celtics. Charlotte could have offered him $221 million to be their franchise player for the foreseeable future, and they chose not to. They offered him $160 million. He walked. Good for Kemba. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. All right, see you next time.